Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are sharing with you 5 things Carnival gets right and 3 they get wrong. What do you think?
Yeah, this was kind of hard to come up with the wrong ones because they do get a lot right on this. So let's jump right into what they get right. First thing they get right, probably over any other cruise line, is the variety of the food they have available. Because if you're on a long cruise and you have to eat the same food over and over, it can get really monotonous.
Yes. What I love about it is the options of places to go, right?
Correct.
That are included, complimentary as a part of your purchase price. Is you can go to, you know, like different places and get like a hamburger, like at Guy's, or get tacos at either Tomadoro or Blue Iguana. You can go to the buffet, to the main dining room. They have specialty restaurants also that you pay extra for, but the shining star is your favorite, which is what?
Yeah, the pizza. The pizza is the best. I think it's either number 1 or number 2 of all the pizzas on any cruise ship. It's pretty neck and neck with Virgin Voyages as far as the pizza goes. So maybe there'll be a video coming out ranking all the pizza sometime. Carnival's pizza is phenomenal. It is really good. So the food variety is just one thing they really, really get right. You're not going to have a problem with food on Carnival. A lot of people think because it's a little bit lower priced brand, the food is going to be terrible. It's honestly some of our favorite food on a cruise ship.
It is. You're right about that. All right, what's the next one?
Next thing they get right is their internet packages. And there's a couple things they get right on this. 2 things, which is great. First of all, their internet is pretty fast. And depending on the ship you're on, it can be faster than others. And depending on where you're sailing, it can be fast. Right now, we're on the Venezia. It is so fast. Over 90 megabits per second.
In the middle of the ocean, mind you.
Download and the upload speed is over 10, so we are able to upload. We could stream. We could probably go live on YouTube from this ship. So that is super fast. Not all Carnival ships have been that fast, but they are not slow. Like some ships, some brands, the internet is just so slow it's barely usable. So that's the first part of the internet they get right. Second part is that you can share your internet really, really easily, either through a hotspot on your Android phone. It really won't work for the iPhone. Or you can just share it between devices. So if I buy a one package internet and I'm on my phone, and let's say I had an iPhone and I couldn't do the hotspot, if I want to get on the internet on my computer, I don't need to buy a separate package for my computer. I can just log on my computer and it'll say, oh, you're already using your one device. Do you want to log the other device off and log this device on? You just click yes, and then your computer's on and it'll kick your phone off. So unless you really want to be on multiple devices at one time, you don't need multiple packages. That saves you a lot of money. That's consumer friendly and we love that.
Absolutely. Now the next one is pricing. I mean, Carnival is probably one of the most popular cruise lines for a reason, and one of those reasons is their price point. And not just that, but there are lots of other options to save as well.
Yeah, they have, if you join their VIFP club, which we recommend, they will send you offers from time to time. And sometimes they're really, really good. We've booked cruises from a cruise, especially when you're dealing with like last minute cruising. So keep that in mind. Like if you're on a ship and you don't really have to go home and you're already in Florida, maybe see if there's another ship next week that's offering a flash sale, because you'll see them for $99.
Yeah,
something like that.
We've actually done it before. Bought a cruise while we were on a cruise and then just hopped off and got on the next ship.
Yeah.
Just a couple of spots over.
Next thing they get right is the kids programs. What do you think about those?
Yes, I think that Carnival definitely has, I think it's one of the most family friendly. Not only do they have great environments to put your kids into, but they also offer tons of really awesome activities, not just for the kids, but also for the families too, which I think is really important, although our kids are older and obviously we're just traveling by ourselves now. But you know, they have lots of like family activities too that you can do together. So there's a lot of fun that can be had that way as well as just, you know, dropping your kids off and letting them have a good time and build friendships while you go off and have fun too. There really is a ton to offer. And even for the older kids, like even for teenagers, I've seen them having a blast kids that don't know each other having a good time all over the ship doing activities that have been directed from their program.
Yeah, the next one is going to be the party and vacation type atmosphere that they give. So a lot of cruise lines don't have a vacation atmosphere. It's kind of like a more, well, you're just relaxing on a cruise.
Sit and relax. Mm-hmm.
Carnival does have that party vacation atmosphere. So if you're taking this for a 4 to 7 night cruise, which most people are, and you're just trying to go have fun, this is going to be a great ship, great line to do that on, because they specialize in fun. They call themselves the fun ships, right?
For a reason, because they have a lot of fun and just an abundance of activities too.
Right.
Like I feel like at any given moment I could go do something fun. Just open up the little notes and find something real quick at any given time, literally into the night. So there's really a, like you said, they're called the fun ships for a reason.
Yeah. So that is all the stuff they get right that we want to talk about today. And for that, Carnival is one of our favorite brands. I think of all the cruise lines, it is one of our favorites. We should do a video on that too, of ranking our favorites. But let's talk about the things that they do get wrong, because not everything is perfect. Although these things are not so bad that it would keep us from doing a Carnival cruise.
We keep coming back.
Yeah, we're on one right now. So, but the first thing they don't really get right is specialty restaurants. I just don't feel like they're that good, and I don't feel like their price point warrants the type of food they get over the normal food. Now, part of that is because their normal food is pretty good. Now, cruise lines like MSC, you got to say the specialty restaurants are worth it, because the normal food
is tough.
It's not as good. So the specialty is like, there's a big difference. On Carnival, the specialty restaurants, the food isn't terribly better than the normal, but the price is pretty high.
Especially with the little price increase that they just did in the specialty restaurant. They went from $42 to $48. So now you're getting, closer to $50 there. It's a lot. You take more pause in trying to decide if you're going to do a specialty restaurant.
Yeah.
You really can have almost everything that they offer in the specialty restaurants. Almost everything you can have at some point in the dining room.
Yeah, and you can also just order premium steaks and lobster in the main dining room for $23 instead of, and maybe split it or something, instead of both of you paying, $96 to go to a specialty, or even more, I think, for the steakhouse. So specialty restaurants, I'd like to see them, for your $100 you're paying, I'd like to see a bigger, grander, better experience for them.
Really show me something that's going to make it worth that.
And that kind of ties into the second thing they get wrong, and that is innovation. They are kind of stuck doing what they've always done, and what they've always done does work. But they're falling behind somewhat on innovation, especially on their new ships with the wow factor. Royal Caribbean and NCL have these new ships coming out with go-kart tracks.
MSC.
Even MSC, they've got some nice ships too. The Prima and the Odyssey of the Seas, Icon of the Seas. These are ships that people want to get on because they're like, wow, look at all this stuff on there. Carnival has the Bolt roller coaster on Mardi Gras, which is not that great. So I think they are falling behind in innovation, and I'd like to see their newer ships do that. They are also still lower in price point though, so that does kind of make up for it a little bit.
Yeah, and then the last one that they get wrong is they don't have very good choices ever on their TVs. Not for adults, not for kids, not for anybody. I feel like it's the same thing over and over, and there's nothing, like if you're trying to see sports and things like that, and even kids program, it's just very minimal. It's like the bottom, the least effort they can make on what they offer on the TV. And yes, I know we're not on a cruise to watch TV, but when it boils down to it, especially for those of you traveling with kids, at some point or another, you're going to want to watch some TV, or you just want to chill out on a sea day and you don't want to get out of bed and you just want to laze around and watch TV, then you want to watch something good. You don't just want to watch whatever. Thankfully, their internet service is good, and we can just stream stuff, so that's not a problem. We are on a transatlantic cruise, so we've had 6 sea days in a row. So we definitely want to watch some stuff, but we're just streaming it because of the internet service. But that's pretty much it, right? 5 right, 3 wrong.
Yeah, they do a really good job, and they are one of our favorite lines. So we are really happy every time we get on a Carnival ship.
Yeah, definitely. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Leave us a comment behind on what you like and don't like about Carnival Cruise. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel or any of our other channels, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.